Hello everybody and welcome to Bronsach for the 5th episode of the 2016 NASCAR Whelen Euro Series season. For this 4th edition of the American SpeedFest, 25 cars are ready to tackle the Indy layout in front of fully crowded grandstands. Fourth in the standings after the first two rounds, Alan Day has also been the first driver from outside North America selected for NASCAR Next, a program specially designed by NASCAR to showcase its future stars. Let's ride with the Israeli for a full on-board lap of the Bronsach Indy circuit.
We go in a straight line, going into paddock hill, one of the trickiest corners I think in the world. We try to break in a straight line, go as wide as possible, go to the inside, have a good line, good exit. Going downhill, there is a lot of compression here, the car is really shaking, and we go uphill into 180 degrees corner. Hard braking, one of the best places to overtake on the track, and from here we go down to Graham Hill Bend, which is very important corner on the track because this corner actually takes us into a small straight line, which is really important because we want to carry as much speed as possible on the straight line. From here we start to prepare ourselves into McLaren corner, try to cut as much as possible the curve. The car is shaking a lot, brake in a straight line, go as wide as possible, have a good line again like the first corner, have a good exit because this corner actually takes us to the straight line, which is very important to carry a lot of speed. And yeah, that's it. It's a good track, it's a fun track, it's very tricky, very bumpy, and definitely have a good racing here.
The drivers are ready for the first race of the day here in Bronsach. Let's hear from the current championship leader and poleman for this race, Anthony Campen.
It's a long race, the tires will go down, so we have to be a bit conservative. Ideally, I would try to take the pole position and then go for first into the first corner and then try to conserve that position until the end.
For me this year it's my best qualifying. I'm also on the right position on the track for the first two corners, so I think it's quite good. Also I can protect Anthony a little bit because he is leading the championship. I want to push for a podium.
After a spectacular crash last year, Willy Bussena comes back in Bronsach with high ambition. I start only 13th after difficult qualifying, but I'm not worried about it because I love this track. 2014 I won both 82 races, but now I have to do some overtakings and avoid any contact. I should be able to grab some spots and finish in the top 10. Anthony Campen starts from pole position ahead of Frédéric Gabillon and Bert Longines. Only 79 thousandths of a second separates the trio. The cars are side by side, the race is going to be underway. Green flag is out, let's go racing! Campen leads, but Longines dives immediately on the inside and takes second place from Gabillon. The Frenchman tries to overtake. He goes on the outside. Oh, both cars are going a bit wide at Druids. They have to be careful, Alan Day is just behind them. Let's ride on board with the Israeli. Look ahead, Gabillon is pushing hard for first. Gabillon gets a good exit at clearways. He dives on the inside. Both cars are side by side before the start-finish line. And Gabillon is through. He's back to second. Great racing there.
One car behind. Outside. The car behind is closing on you. Inside. Traffic inside. Clear.
Eric de Donker is back this weekend and he leads the Challenger Trophy ahead of Marconi Deabre and Jerry De Vert in the number 78. Look at that! Gabillon tries his best to close the gap on Campen. Looks like a replay of the season opener in Valencia, but will Gabillon go through this time? That's the big question. Fourth in this race behind Bert Longines, Alan Day leads the junior classification. The two Frenchmen, Willy Bussena and Thomas Ferrando, are fighting for second in this category. Campen is still under pressure from Gabillon. It closes every door and resists to the Frenchman. He seems to be ready to score his 5th career win. Oh wait, he went a bit wide. Gabillon is closing on Campen now. Only a few meters to go for the Belgian, and he's done it! 3rd win of the season for Campen ahead of Gabillon, who scores his 3rd second place this year. Alan Day is the first junior, while Eric de Donker wins the Challenger Trophy. Campen is happy, he increases his point lead.
It was very tough, you know. It's warm, it's very humid, so you don't get a lot of air. And then I have very sensitive eyes, so I always drive with the visor closed, so it was really hot. I'm really happy I could start from pole. I led all the laps, I win the race. We extend the lead in the championship, that was the goal.
It was really an hard race. It was really hot on the car, and after when you fight with Anthony, he's the kind of guy who never make a mistake, so it was hard to follow him, and after I was with the best lap during a long part of the race, but after, I don't know, I make a really good lap at the end, and I'm going to start second tomorrow, but we score another podium points. Okay, it's good.
After his win, Campen brings his point lead up to 14 on Gabillon. Located in Kent, Brandsatch is one of the UK's most famous circuits, and this year the American SpeedFest celebrates his 4th birthday as part of the NASCAR Wheel and Euro Series calendar.
Brandsatch is fantastic, you know. I've raced here because I was motorcycle racer before, so I raced here in 1982.
I think it's really good, actually. I think it's one of the best we go to. We get huge crowds turning up.
American SpeedFest itself looks fantastic, so we're expecting a lot of spectators and support. It's actually my first time driving in England on a racetrack. I've lived in Spain and Dubai for the last 12 years, so so yeah, back to my home country.
It's a technical circuit, not so easy. It's new for me, so I'm trying to learn it very fast.
It's really a history, you know, of racing. I mean, it's fantastic racetrack with the woods and everything, and it's really good atmosphere. And last year the weekend was fantastic with the crowd and all the people, and really I love it.
With a lot of elevation change, the shorter Indy layout is made for real racers.
The more difficult, I think, is the first corner on the right after the straight.
It goes up and down quite a lot, so I guess the elevation change can be tricky for some people. It's only 4 corners, so it's not that many corners to lose or win time, so you see the lap times are super close, which makes the racing very exciting, especially for the fans, because almost wherever you watch you can see the whole track.
Time for the Elite 2 drivers to prepare themselves before the race. The grandstands are full of fans, while the track is drying after some showers earlier in the day.
We try to stay in the first place all the race, because here it's difficult to overtake, but we have so many fast cars behind.
It's not an easy place to start, because last year I started also second, then I got a crash in the first corner. Yeah, the track is still a little bit moist, but yeah, the most of the part is dry. There are good conditions for the engine and for the tires. It will not be really hot in the car.
Salvador Tineo Arroyo starts from pole ahead of Tines Longin and Thomas Ferrando. The start will be decisive on the drying track. The drivers will have to be careful. Double file restart, the cars and drivers are ready to go. Green, green, green! Longin makes a perfect start from the outside line, and he takes maybe the lead from Tineo Arroyo. Yes, he does! What a move from the Belgian! Gabriel Gardel has gained a spot as well. He's now third behind the 2 leaders, Tineo Arroyo and Longin. Now watch Ferrando in 4th place. He can maybe try a move on Gardel before Gramil bent. Both drivers are really close. Whoa, slight mistake for Gardel. Ferrando tries to overtake. No, it doesn't work. And now let's hear from the sounds of NASCAR. Ricardo Geltrude is the first rookie on track. Porguillo is second, ahead of Marc-Henri Deabreu in the 47. In the Lady Cup, Erica Monforte leads ahead of Ariana Casoli. Gabriel Gardel and Thomas Ferrando are still battling for third. Will the Swiss keep his place on the podium? The 24 Chevrolet is ahead now. Oh no, another mistake at Gramil Bend for Gardel. Oh, he tries to close the door and contact between both drivers. Off he goes, into the barrier. Game over for the Swiss. Eric de Doncker leads the Legend Trophy. The Belgian is ahead of Jerry de Weert and Didier Beck, who are fighting for position on track. 3 drivers within a second. Can you believe it? Longin, Ferrando and Tino Arroyo. Look at Ferrando. He's pushing hard behind Longin. Oh, he slides a bit. And Tino Arroyo closes in. What a great last lap. Fantastic race. 5th consecutive win for Longin ahead of Ferrando and Tino Arroyo. The Belgian parks his car in the victory lane. He's tired but relieved after his win.
Did a good start, immediately to the first position. Tineo was a little bit early on the brakes, and then I could overtake him on the outside. And then, yeah, I have really struggled with the car. It was not that great. We had not that best setup, but I kept Tineo and Ferrando behind me, and yeah, I'm really happy. 5 on 5, it's crazy.
With 5 wins out of 5 races, Tines Longin is more than ever the man to beat this season. Day 1 of the American SpeedFest is over. Join us for the 6th episode of the 2016 NASCAR Whelen Euro Series season.